Hello kindred spirits. Today we're in the apartment homestead and I thought I would share with you some of the products, some hacks that I think will be really valuable for you. So stay with me. Welcome back, kindred spirits. I have a bunch of products I'd like to share with you, and as well as some hacks that I think you'll find really helpful. I know a bunch of my friends really appreciate it, so I thought, why don't I just share it with you guys? So first up, I wanted to tell you about the salt that I use in my kitchen. Lots of great salts out there, but I'll tell you why I use this one. This is Jacobsen's. And I use their salt because I have found that this company, their salt does not have any microplastics in them. That's a problem, and a lot of the great salts out there that people love apparently do have microplastics in them. So I am using this company. I'm very satisfied with them. They have a beautiful website and they show you the process of how they make their salt. They have many different types of salt, coarse and fine, and all different tastes and herbs added to their salts. So it's a wonderful company. They get their salt off of the coast of Oregon and Washington, where the water is very pristine, apparently. And so very happy with this product, and I'll have all the information about the products that I suggest down below, so you might want to try them. So next up is olive oil. This is an olive oil that I use from Tuscany, Italy. I know it's easy to, when you're running in the grocery store, you just whip a bottle off the shelf, you want to get on with your cooking, I get it. But is that olive oil on that shelf really the best we can do? It turns out that there's so much olive oil on our shelves, it doesn't correlate with the amount of olives that are grown. So what does that mean? That means that the olive oil on the shelves are cut with other oils. You're not really getting pure olive oil. That's a problem. You know, seed oils are so inflammatory. We really want pure, best thing we can get. So I have found olive oils from Greece, Italy, Israel have really been the best as far as I'm concerned. You can get them cold pressed. This one, for instance, is certified, so it's 100% the real thing. It's extra virgin, and I'm very satisfied with this. You always want to check and make sure that that bottle has a harvest date. And this bottle that I got was just harvested earlier this year. That's excellent. You don't want your olive oil sitting on the shelf for a year or more. So I will leave information, like I said earlier, on the below in the description. I really think going with a higher quality olive oil is the best thing. It is really like medicine, truly. And the cold pressed extra virgin olive oil is considered the champagne of olive oils. We know it is good for diabetics. You know, it helps with the heart. It helps with cognition. So this is really the way to go. Although I understand picking up a bottle from the grocery store seems like the easier way to go. But how long has it been sitting on that shelf? So look into the Italian, the Greek, the Israeli olive oil. It's a whole nother thing when you get the real deal. So speaking of Italy, let's talk garlic. This is a beautiful bulb of garlic grown from a local farm. When you go to the grocery store, though, I want you to look at that garlic. you'll notice some of it is pure white. And this part here where the roots were is very, very flat. You don't want that garlic. Try and find as natural a bulb of garlic as you can. The garlic, most of the world's garlic is grown in China. And the conditions that it's grown in would turn your stomach if you knew. You want the natural, real thing. And when you can find it, buy a lot of it. Freeze dry it, dehydrate it, crush it, freeze it, whatever you gotta do. Get a lot of this. You don't want to have to depend upon the garlic that comes out of that area of the world. It's not high quality at all. This is a real garlic bulb. Go for real garlic. For decades, meat has gotten a bad rap, and it has been associated with so many health problems, but it's never been distinguished that beef was full of hormones and chemicals and processing. But the truth is, real meat, organic, grass-fed, healthy meat is excellent for us. And many people are going back now on meat, but it has to be high quality. So you may not necessarily find that in your grocery store. You may have to pursue ranches that sell their own beef that you know is, ethically packaged. The animal is slaughtered humanely, and you want that meat to be grass finished. Now, we've heard of grass fed, but grass finished is different. Grass fed meat just means that the animal was fed grass at some point. Could have been a month before slaughter, could have been 6 months before slaughter. They could have been eating grain right up to the slaughter. That's not really what you want. You want grass finished meat. So, what is grass finished? That means they were eating grass right up to slaughter. That's the high quality meat we want. I found a place that has that. It's called White Oaks. It's called White Oak Pastures, and they're out of Georgia. There may be other places. This is the one I found, and they do send it to you, so you can have the meat sent right to your house. So look into grass finished meat. Has anybody else noticed how complicated trying to buy organic produce has gotten? It used to be that you just walked into Whole Foods and it was understood everything in the produce department was organic. Well, at some point, obviously they changed that, because now they just sell regular fruits and vegetables right next to the organic, and you don't necessarily know which one you're buying. There is one way to tell, though. Look at the PLU code. If there is a 9, that's organic. If there's a 3 or a 4, that means it's got insecticide, it could be GMO. So you really want to check out those numbers. Even that is not so simple. Case in point, I bought some cherries in a tub, and this covered the tub. It clearly states organic here and here, but when you look at the PLU code, it has a 4. Let me show you. See the 4? Right there. So I found this very confusing. Which is it? So I contacted the company, and they did give me a response. Of course, you, my kindred spirits, know I like making my own when I can. And for today, the making my own is pot scrub. And it's with ingredients that you have in your house right now. It's very simple, but it works without the fear of carcinogenics. Here it is. Okay, just take an old water bottle that you were going to throw out, fill it half with water and about 2 or 3 tablespoons of dish cleaner that you have. We're going to add those crushed eggshells right in. Okay. Now we're going to add some granulated sugar, about 3 tablespoons. And 3 tablespoons of baking soda. 2. 3. Okay. Whoops. With the cap, shake, and put a label on it so nobody mistakes it for anything else. And there you have an inexpensive, effective pot scrub. I hope today's video was valuable. I hope that it gave you some great ideas and maybe there's new things you'd like to try. Let me know, put it down in the comments and share with us if you have any great hacks and ideas that you think would really help our community. We're growing as a channel and it really makes a difference when you share and you like and you subscribe and you leave a comment. Believe it or not, that's what helps push the videos out. And so we want to grow and we need your help. So God bless you, and I will see you next time in the wonderful world of serenity, peace, and